Apparently, Jayden Daniels and Frankie Luvu was on fire today as Washington Commanders players continue to ball out in training camp. Let's talk about it.
I feel blessed. What I want.
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she poppin', the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We enter the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, we're going to be recapping yet another day of Washington Commanders training camp. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So today's training camp practice, apparently, according to Ben Standing, was easily the best day of training camp, the most fun day of training camp thus far. And then again, it's exciting to hear that as the days continue to stack, the summer gets shorter, and that means we get closer into fall. I first want to start by saying Frankie Luvu. He's a guy that, again, I was super excited about because if you've been a fan of this team for the past, I don't know, I want to honestly say since London Fletcher, really, we haven't had a linebacker that was this exciting. Now that we have Frankie Louisville here, I think we're going to have a linebacker room that is actually going to be fun to watch. Remember, Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio neglected this linebacker room, and that was so surprising to us because we thought because they were linebackers when they played in the NFL that would have been one of the positions that they would have been able to hit on. And they easily neglected it and made it one of the worst. So you got Frankie Louisville putting pass rush moves on to Andrew Wiley as a pass rusher, so that's interesting. Yeah, Frankie Louisville being quick to the ball, quick with his decision making. Again, he's easily one of my favorite signings because I think he has the potential to ball out this year and earn a contract extension for, I don't know, 3-4 years now, and he could be a linebacker of the future. And Bobby Wagner, again, being the savvy veteran that he is, I'm already knowing what to expect from B Wags. Is he prime Bobby Wagner? Probably not, but I guarantee you he's probably going to lead this team in tackles this year. He's going to be really good too. So Frankie Louisville to kick off training camp recap today because I really enjoyed what I heard from him today. And it was very good to hear that he's balling out. We have some notes on Jerzon Newton. He's getting some individual works today. He's looking good, quick, spry, and he's making his debut in 11 on 11s drills this morning. Remember, he was out of 11 on 11s and 7 on 7s team activity because he was still ramping up from that injury that held him out early on. So then we got our first Jayden Daniels update from Zach Selsby. Says Jayden Daniels drops a dime to Lamade Zacchaeus down the right sideline, drew a loud roar from the crowd. So fans are out there for the second day in a row. Again, it's exciting to see them. Or actually, what would it be? The third day in a row, but second day of pads. So it's exciting to hear the fans going crazy. I can't wait to get down there this weekend. I'm going to be out there. So it says Davion Davis with the possible catch of the day, getting the leaping grab from Mariota. So Davion Davis, he's a guy that potentially on the back end of this roster, fighting for a roster spot. Not likely unless he has a super really good camp and then carry it into the preseason, and then we maybe carve out a role for him on the back end of this roster. But I feel like there's a ton of guys ahead of him that are looking to make this roster in the back end. So shout out to him. Continue to stack days though. Love to see it. It says service has been a little bit spotty today, so here's some rapid thoughts. Johnny Newton, working with the third team, but giving a lot of effort. Dotson looked like his old self with the grab from a comeback route near the sideline. McLaurin is smooth as ever, and McNichols is sneaky quick. McNichols. That's the first time I'm hearing that name right there. I gotta do some research on that. But it's good to see Dotson looking back like his old self. Remember last year, he even said it himself, like he did not feel like himself at all last year. And you could see it transpire on the field from the lack of plays that were being made, the lack of targets. Remember, it was games where Jahan Dotson was absolutely like, is he even out there? Why is he not getting any targets? So it's good to see that he's back to his old self, and I'm expecting a really good bounce back year from him. Because last year again was very disappointing. Terry McLaurin being as smooth as ever. I mean, do we even have to question it or talk about that? That's captain right there. That's Terry been doing it for 6 years strong. And that is no surprise. And Johnny Newton working with the third team doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't make me think he's bad. Doesn't make me think anything negative. He's just ramping back up. This is his debut day of 11 on 11. So again, he'll get some snaps with the second team, with the first team, and even he'll still be working with the third team. It's all about getting out there, getting your feet wet. You don't want to just jump out there in the first team, especially when you got Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin deep down the field. That connection is something that we're going to be excited about for the future. And hopefully it can connect from training camp all the way into the regular season. Let's see what other notes we have here. Let's go over to my man JTFB, who's always out there at training camp, looking really good. You got Emmanuel Forbes and Jeremy Chin dancing. You have you have the owner, Mitchell Rouse and Josh Harris out there today for the first day. Jayden Daniels first play in the red zone drills as quarterbacks draw for a touchdown. So again, using his legs, especially down there in the red zone, is going to be very, very important. Shout out to Jayden Daniels. Jahan Dotson touchdown, first play of red zone drills, cornerbacks or a corner route pass from Mariota. So Mariota's looking really solid. No, reliable backup as always. Jahan Dotson is having himself a day today. Y'all know I love some Han. Big season coming. Again, very interesting, very excited to hear that because again, Jahan Dotson did not have the best year last year. You can say it was his fault. You can say it was your enemy's fault. Whoever you want to put the blame on, he didn't have a really good year last year. So again, he's a guy that I'm hoping can bounce back. Continuing down the list, she said play of the day so far. Jayden Daniels with a deep left pass, beauty to Terry McLaurin. Fans go wild. Terry comes off the field hyped and clapping. That is a sight that I love to see and love to hear. Again, last year it was Sam Howell and Terry McLaurin. Like for me, I think I just love Terry. Like anytime I hear a connection with a quarterback that I think can be the future, like last year with Sam Howell, I was like, man. Anytime we heard anything from Sam to Terry, it was like, man, love to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can envision a future of that being the duo. Now, obviously, Sam Howell didn't work out. Jayden Daniels most likely is going to work out because he's the second overall pick, and we're hoping that he's the future. I very well believe that's going to work out. So seeing guys like that make plays together just gets me excited and can't wait for the regular season. Moving down, John Allen just blew up a run play. He's looking quick. A lot of people has pointed out that Jonathan Allen is looking healthy. He's looking in shape, the best shape that he's looked in a while. And that's very exciting, and it looks like it's transferring onto the field quickly. Cleveland Furrow with what would have been a sack on Mariota, the sprints down the field, the rest of the play, he's fired up today too. Cleveland Furrow's a guy. Remember, he was drafted by the Raiders a couple years ago. That didn't necessarily pan out, right? Didn't necessarily pan out, but is looking for a resurgence to his career as he's coming here in Washington for a 1-year deal. Maybe Cleveland Furrow can finally figure it out, right? Maybe he can tap into maybe why Mike Mayock drafted him with the 4th overall pick. Who knows, right? So a guy like Cleveland Furrow is interesting to watch. He's a part of that rotation that I think is going to be. A lot of people believe he's going to start, which is probably going to happen. But as Joe Witt Jr. said, don't pay too much attention to who's starting and who's not, because everybody's going to get a chance to play. Moving down, it says, I'm telling y'all, I like Michael Wiley. I got to look into him. Got to learn a little bit more about him. This is the first time I'm hearing his name per se. Jayden Daniels hit Terry McLaurin on a short pass to the left and then immediately ran across the field to Terry to talk about the play afterwards when they subbed out. Communication is always important, and we love to see our young QB and our veteran wide receiver, even on good plays, go on to talk about it. Moving down the list, you have Luvu popping today, so quick to read and react to plays. Again, I already spoke on that. Frankie Luvu looking spry, looking really healthy, looking good. I think we really have a linebacking core now. It's been something that we've been missing. No more Ruben, no more Mason Fosters, no more Perry Riley. Even I like Perry Riley. No more none of these, guys that are average, right? We have guys that can potentially turn into stars. Love to see that. Jayden Daniels with a dart to Jahan Dotson, play action roll out to the right and hits him from for the sideline. Eckler with the shifty big run to the right. Guys are flying around today. So this is probably why Ben Standing said this is one of the best days of training camp so far. Easily the most fun day of training camp so far because guys on both sides of the ball are flying around, making plays, looking good. And that's what's to be expected as you continue to get deeper into camp and deeper into the summer and early fall. Guys are going to start to look really good and get back into that football shape because, again, they're coming off of vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a while to get into football shape. Yeah, you can do all the off-season training that you want, you know what I'm saying? But when you out there playing football, it's different from being in off-season shape and in-season shape. So looks good from us to Eckler. Brian Robinson with a big run up the middle. Sharon still sneaks behind and pops the ball out. Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be a Brian Robinson play. So Mike Sanders still headhunter. A guy that we're very excited about. A guy that we think could be something special for this defense. The nickel corner that we've been missing for the last couple of years. Honestly, since I would say last time I feel like we had a really good slot was probably young Kendall Fuller before he got traded to the Chiefs. So we're looking for that in Mike Sanders still. And that is very good to hear that he's making plays like that, not giving up on the play. Brian Robinson with a big run up the middle. You could have easily just let him go. No, Mike Sanders still continued to stay with the play, and he punched that ball out, and that's what we like to see. All right, Mike Sanders still giving me Peanut Tillman, Josh Norman vibes right there with the peanut punch, right? Okay. Jayden Daniels with a deep ball to Olamide Zaccheaus on the right sideline. Really good play. And I'm interested to see what Olamide Zaccheaus can be because, again, he was a signing that I was like, okay, let's see. Wasn't really like too blown away with it, but we'll see what it means for him in this wide receiving corps. Will he carve out a big role for himself being Olamide Zaccheaus? Jayden Daniels with another great pass. And then you have the same rotations on punts and kick returns with Dotson, Forbes, Samberstill, Milne, Crowder, Eckler, Kaz Allen, and Damiere Byrd. So that's really all the notes that we have here today for training camp. Again, easily one of the best days of training camp. Love to see it, love to hear it, love to continue to hear us stacking these days and getting better as the days go on. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti, man. Love each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all check out the promo code Juan Gotti on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. I'm telling you guys, it's one of the best promos in the game, promotion codes in the game. It's free to use to get $20 off. I'm telling you, don't waste no more time. Use it while you can. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy. Peace.